novel by Kobo Abe is a detective story of some form or other. The mysteries sometimes concern a missing person, or they can take a more odd shape, but Abe was interested in detection, the outward search for some missing piece, and through these searches, he would investigate the post-war Japanese identity. Everyone in Japan, in Abe's telling, was missing some small but crucial piece of their soul. Some wore the lack on their face. Some became living ghosts rather than admit they'd lost it. It's possible that Hiroshi Teshigahara would have been a very different filmmaker if he hadn't found Abe's work and seen a kindred spirit on the pages. Together with composer Toru Takemitsu and cinematographer Hiroshi Sagawa, Teshigahara used Abe's work as a roadmap of the urbane Japanese soul. The men beneath tall buildings, the creatures braving the fallout ash of World War II, and a crumbling sense of national self.
調査依頼書。依頼事項は失踪人の行方動向。失踪人の氏名。根室博。性別男。年齢34歳。職業大年商事販売拡張課長。当人は依頼人の夫であり、6ヶ月前に失踪したまま連絡を絶ちました。調査に関する一切を信任し、必要な資料の提供を惜しみません。右依頼いたしたく、料金愛添え申し込みます。なお、報告に関する秘密は厳守し、他に漏洩したり悪用したりしないことを誓います。昭和43年2月2日、依頼人氏名、根室春。日の出更新所人事調査部長殿。
What Michelangelo Antonioni did for post-war Italy, Teshigahara did for Japan.
そろそろ場所を変えて一杯やるじゃないか。どこがいいかな。
じゃあその写真のモデルのいるスタジオ行きましょうよ。
そこで飲めるの？
指名のモデルの手が空くまで待ってられるように下がバーになってるんです。
君も常連？
まさか僕の給料いくらだかご存知なんですか
？Their prognoses were similarly bleak. A sort of blank-faced abstraction consumes the individual, as progress, taking the form of meaningless sex and aggressive architectural facades, spreads across damaged cities and the people who inhabit them. 1968's Man Without a Map was a slight break in Teshigahara's methodology. Sagawa was replaced by photographer Akira Uhara, who shot the film in color. Shintaro Katsu plays a detective searching for a missing salaryman. From the minute he's introduced, he seems in danger of vanishing himself. He's caught in uneasy reflective surfaces, deliberately making his identity appear slippery.
Mata biru desu ka?
Teshigahara's adaptation of Abe's The Face of Another has one man assuming a new identity after having facial graft surgery to change his visage. The Man Without a Map takes this further by having Katsu settle into another man's life while searching for him, and then filling the role he left behind.
失礼ですが、大年商事での給料どの程度だったんです
6万ちょっとね。
それじゃタクシーの運転手してその程度じゃなるな。
なぜなの？なぜそんなことをおっしゃるの？だって理由がないじゃないの。なぜ私から逃げ出さなければならなかったの？ねえ。なぜなの
？Teshigahara here is wrapped before modern architecture, the urban sprawl that contains the echoes of the missing man's life. It is matched by footage of a cemetery, containing many dozens of men, any one of whom could be the missing man. Teshigahara and Uhara's compositions shatter the characters into shards and fragments, and their identities seem to slither out of the cracks in their appearance. Human interaction, from the behavior of the people who hired him to angry protesting workers, is alien to Katsu's detective. Katsu soon finds himself taking risks, putting himself in harm's way, traveling further down a wormhole of immorality, into a Ballardian zone of mutilation and eroticism. His search devolves into an orgastic collapse. His bruised flesh is all he has to show for his findings, and the unsettling vision of sex while the dead man watches, his face superimposed on the cold architecture of modern Japan, as if he'd just been swallowed up whole by the landscape. An eerie post-punk quiet remains.
ずっとこのまま。
いろんな車の音が出てくるわ。まだお気になる？
いや、もう結構。
本当に車好きだったわ。朝顔を洗わなくても車を洗わないと気分が悪いだなんて言って。
A ringing in one's ear, like feedback from an amplifier. The shadows painted on buildings after the flash of the bomb announced the end of Western civilization. To progress, to feel anything, means to love the mortified flesh of the survivor, the damaged ego of men, and the complete alienation people feel when walking past one another on the street. Teshigahara seems to think that we could all be the missing man, which means we could all be no one.